Hi there, it's Rika again, and welcome to another video. Today I want to talk about some of my favorites in terms of activewear. So what do I wear all the time basically when I go to the gym? Just to give you guys an overview of, you know, maybe some things are actually worth paying the money for. Yeah, because I do have some, I do have a lot of leggings, but I do have some that I wear all the time basically, and some that I never wear. And yeah, I thought today would be a good day to talk about that. So I do have different brands, and I will go through a few things. But first I want to, you know, talk about there's like a few different important things for me, and I have like different leggings I wear for different activities. So I do care, for example, I do care about the fit, of course. Like, I don't want them to slide down during my workouts. I don't want to constantly have to pull them up. I want them to be a good fit. I want them to be comfortable. You know, I don't want my outfit or my activewear to kind of distract me from my workout. And I do like a lot of brushed fabrics, like softer fabrics, because it just makes me feel better, and it just feels comfortable more comfortable for me. I do care about squat proofness, but also if I can wear nude underwear and you don't see the crack, you know, that's fine. If they're slightly sheer, it's okay. And of course I also do care about the design. I think I said before that I don't wear black leggings very often, so I do like colors, I do like prints, you know, I do like details. So yeah, we'll kind of get into that as well. And as I already said, I do wear different leggings for different activities. So you know, I would kind of say, okay, for high intensity workouts, like HIIT workouts, circuits or whatever, I do wear a certain type of legging more than, for example, if I do weightlifting stuff, or if I do yoga or something like that. So yeah, let's start with the maybe let's start with the ones that I wear for the high intensity workouts. So my favorites for that are the Alphalete OG Revivals that I touched upon in my last video. So I do have different colors, and these are not all that I have, because some of them are of course in the laundry since I wear them for my circuit trainings every single week. So I do get a lot of wear out of these, and like I said, you know, these are not all of them. But as you can see, I like reds and blues. And I also have a green and a grey, you know. And I just ordered more because they just launched new colors. And for me, these are absolutely worth it. So if you look at it has seamless waistband. We have a front seam, but I never have a problem with this front seam. And then we have panel detailing. I don't know if you can see it very well in this color. I think it's, yeah, there you can see it. It basically goes across your leg, and then you have it down again at your calf. And then you have the Alphalete logo stitched in the back, so it's not a rubber logo, so this one's never gonna fall off or anything. And they're full length. They're a little tighter, so in terms of sizing, I always, since I'm in between sizes, I always size to a medium for these. And they are a little sheer, and especially in the brighter colors, but they're always very upfront about them, so you know, it's not a hidden fact or something like that. And I love to wear them a lot because they do not fall down on me. They just fit perfectly, and I don't notice them while I work out. And what I also really like about them is that you can't really see sweat very well. I mean, you know, sweat is nothing bad or anything, but still, I don't want to look like I just peed my pants, you know? So these are good for that. If I do see any sweat, it's super, super minimal. It's not very noticeable, so that's actually really, really nice. Yeah, otherwise, they feel very soft. It's not a brush fabric or anything, but it's very cottony, very soft, very comfortable, very breathable due to the panels, due to the mesh panels. And I think they're worth the money. They're not cheap, but like I said, I wear them so much, and I think they're absolutely worth it. They're also super high-waisted, which is also very nice. Yeah, I will squat test one of the lighter and one of the darker colors for you too, so you can see the differences because like I said, the darker colors are not as bad as the lighter ones. And yeah, I mean, they just feel so good, I don't even care. So yeah, let's try them on. Alright, first up we have the OG Revivals. So I'm wearing the Fireside Red now, and as you can see it's super high waisted, so my belly button is down here, and I could pull them even higher if I wanted to, basically up to my sports bra nearly. I know for some people that was a bit like ugh, but I don't really mind this, I like it, because like I said, it keeps me tucked in. You know, it's really nice, super compressive waistband as well, so it really like keeps you tucked in. Then you have these mesh panels. Some people pull them like even higher, because there's definitely more fabric to be pulled somewhere, so they're still nice and stretchy, at least for me. And yeah, if you can see the mesh panel comes up here a little and then goes a little down again, and then you have all of this is like a bit of more delicate paneling, and then you have the same thing happening again down here at the calf area, and it kind of like gives you a nice accent. Also, if they sit below your glutes here, Alphalete logo in the back, and yeah, I just find them very comfortable. Like I said, very sweat wicking. You don't see much sweat, and they're super breathable and lightweight and everything. So, but yeah, lightweightness also brings its disadvantages. So let's see the squat test. Alright, next up, let's talk about some things that were from our like more, you know, weightlifting, more general training, core, pilates, whatever. So like I said, I do like brushed fabrics a lot, so I do wear a lot of brushed fabric leggings. Since we just talked about Alphalete, let's talk about the next Alphalete pair. These are the Alphalete Alphalux, as you can see on that nice logo there. That's this nice rubber logo, it feels super high quality, very luxurious. And these are they're Alphalux pocket leggings. So they're like a very basic legging, by the way. Very basic legging essentially. But they do have side pockets. They're nice and deep, and I think they like kind of accentuate your body a little as well. And then you have like some curved glute seam action going on in the back here as well. And they're really, really nice and soft and brushed and stretchy. So I do like wearing these a lot, and I mean I do love this color. They don't have this color anymore, I think. This was like a nice teal. But they do bring this style of legging back every now and then, and also they have like one that doesn't have pockets and no front seam, because this one also has a front seam. But for some reason I do like the pockets, not because I use them very much, but just because I feel like they kind of accentuate, you know, give you a little more, like, I don't know, give you a little more detailing and accentuate your shape a little better. Yes, let's try these on too. Alright, onto the Alphalux pocket leggings. So this is a darker color, but you can still see, so we have a front seam, but I don't find it too invasive, and then we have these large pockets. So they go pretty low on the side, and then they kind of go together here, kind of, so it gets smaller. Yeah, phone will fit. There it is, it's gone. So that's not a problem. And then yeah, in the back we have this curved detail and the rubber logo, and yeah, they're pretty 7/8 length on me. They're very comfortable, very soft, you know, and yeah, I just like them. Alright, onto some more brushed leggings that I also really like, that are very similar to the Alphalete pocket leggings we just talked about, are the Buffbunny Rosa pocket leggings. So I have these in a few different colors. This is a glacier, the color glacier from a previous launch. And they also do bring these back from every now and then. So the pocket ones have a front seam as well, nice high waist, curved glute seams just like the Alphalete pocket leggings, and then the pockets in the side that are also very deep. And again, yeah, these are the Rosa pocket leggings. They're so soft, you know, so stretchy, so comfortable, which is why I like to wear them. I think these are a little thinner than the Alphalete Alphalux leggings, which is why here I always feel like you can see the cellulite a little more. than with the Alphalux ones, but I do not care because it's normal, you know, it's fine. And then they also do have the Rosa legging, but without the pockets. And then also these ones then don't have a front seam. Otherwise the exact same, the curved glute seams in the back, and just no side pockets. But the fabric is the same, the fit is the same. Like I said, I just always do prefer the pockets. For some reason, I think it really, like, I think it's just the way it looks. It kind of adds the detail. I don't need to elaborate on this even more because we have a lot of stuff to talk about in this video. So yeah, I will show you guys these leggings. Alright, here we have the Buffbunny Rosa pocket legging. So basically they're super similar to the Alphalux pocket legging as well. And I think I've said it before, I think these are a little thinner, which makes them more breathable, but of course also less cellulite friendly. But yeah, it makes me feel like if I sweat in these, it's gonna be less obvious because these feel a little more sweat wigging and are not as warm as the others. Otherwise, the pocket we have the front seam again. Pocket detailing is basically super similar, not the exact same, because I feel like this pocket starts off a little bigger. Let's see with the phone test. Yeah, like I can definitely put my phone in a little deeper, which might be good for all of you that have bigger phones because my phone is really small compared to normal phones. And so yeah, I would say the pocket is a little bigger, but otherwise very, very similar. Again, curved glute seams. We only have a small Buffbunny logo there, which is nice, and also 7/8 length on me. But yeah, again, also maybe a little less brushed than the Alphalux fabric, but it feels a little more performance-y, if that makes sense. Alright, here I just quickly have the Rosa leggings without the pockets for you. So they're basically super similar, or the exact same, except for they don't have a front seam, so less camel toe issue. And yeah, they do not have the pockets. And I don't know if you can see what I mean, but like somewhere for me the pockets I feel like accentuate things a little more and give me a bit more shape. But otherwise, curved glute seams, Buffbunny logo, length is the same. So these are actually a size bigger and they're slightly too large. Like I can always feel that they move a little, but that's just because I was like, I'm not sure, I should just maybe also get the Midi. But yeah, they're super stretchy, and I feel like the fabric of the ones without the pockets is maybe slightly softer to the touch, but otherwise it feels the exact same. Alright, let's move on with more brushed fabric leggings. One also from Buffbunny that I really like is their Legacy leggings, because they do have this amazing like detail in the back with these extra seams, and it's just so pretty and just like gives you more glute action accentuation. So I really like these. And then they have like another seam detail at the calf that I will show you when I try them on. Again, no front seam for these ones, so less camel toe risk. No pockets for these ones either, but like I said, I do like this back seam accentuation action a lot, which is why I love these. Otherwise they're the exact same fabric as the Rosa leggings I showed you before, but it's just, yeah, so this fabric is just, it's the Nuber fabric, but it's that's what they call it, but it's just so amazing. Like it feels like you're not wearing anything, and it like sweat, for example, you also can't see that too very much, so I do sweat a lot around my belly button, for example. I can see it there, but I don't get that much crotch sweat. And if you see sweat, it's usually like it dries super fast as well. Yeah, and they also had the Rosa pocket, sorry, we're talking about the Legacy leggings now. They also had the Legacy leggings in, like, for example, this fun bossy print where you can really see the glute accents, the seams here. And they do now have an upcoming launch, or maybe it already has launched by the time this video comes out, where they put the glute accents on a different pair of leggings with a crisscross waist. But yeah, I just think it like really accentuates the booty really nicely, and I think it's such a great detail. And like I said, I just love these leggings because they're so lightweight and they just feel great, and they just stay put and move with you and everything you could want from a legging. Yeah, so let's see it on. Alright, here we have the Buffbunny Legacy leggings. Again, no front seam. Then what I talked about was this detailing, the seam detailing here at the calf, where the seam splits around the knee. And then, wait for it, boom, the perfect seams at the glute. I just love them so much. I think it just looks so nice. Yeah, it's like my favorite detail about these leggings. And yeah, I think it just gives you that extra accentuation, if you know what I mean. You know, I just think it's really flattering, looks super good. Yeah. Again, there you can see it. Yeah, otherwise 7/8 length on me as well. The fabric is basically the same as the Rosa leggings. I would say, yeah, again, same softness. And these are just great for everything, basically. Like I said, I do get a little bit of belly button sweat around there, and maybe sometimes I can see a little bit at the crotch, but it's never like, oh my god, she peed her pants. So that's good, right? Alright, moving on to another brush fabric, because we're now in the brush fabric category. So I recently bought some leggings from Colourful Koala, a few of them. And these also do have pockets, and they have like pockets, and they have a brush fabric, and they also feel really nice. I would say the Buffbunny ones fit a little better. They, like, I feel like the waistband is a little more tapered, and the pockets are also equally good, you know, long, but they have like this square cutout. Like, they're not like, they don't go down like this basically, which I think is a little more flattering. They're just like squares basically, easier to see when it's on. And they also don't have the curved glute seams as much, but they're still super comfortable, super nice to wear, super lightweight. And then they also recently had some tie-dye. So this is this one. These ones are even, the tie-dye ones are even a little softer and like a little more brushed. I don't know, maybe you can even see it. Like the fabric, it's just so soft. Yeah, these are like super soft, super amazing to wear as well. Yeah, let's try them on, shall we? Alright, here we have the Colourful Koala pocket brush leggings. Yeah, they have a front seam, just like the other pocket leggings. And then, like I said, so the pocket detail here is a little bit different because the pocket doesn't go deep. It's just like this kind of, I mean, it's not square, but, you know, still. Like, it has a straight seam across your thigh here, which I feel like is a little less flattering. I don't know if you guys agree, but still, it fits your phone. Go ahead. There. Fits it fine. But yeah, I just think like if it goes kind of, you know, closed, if it closes at the bottom kind of, it kind of gives you a little more curve action. I don't know. Yeah, otherwise also just straight across seam at the butt here, so nothing too special. And these are a little shorter on me, as you can see, so the others came to about here, and that's because they have these in like 25 inches, I believe, length. So I have them in like different lengths, but I think for the pocket lengths there's no longer length. Yeah, so just so you know, these are a little shorter. Alright, I also just want to quickly show you the tie-dye Colourful Koala leggings. Again, a front seam, not so bad, long crotch gusset, oh Jesus, I can't talk anymore. And these don't have pockets, but they do have a hidden pocket in the inside of your waistband, like in the front here, where you can put a key or something. Yeah, and these are longer because they do come in 28-inch length, so for me they're full length this time. And this is the most brushed fabric. Like, if you compare it to any of the others, like this is more brushed, like it has a more rough surface. Which doesn't mean it's necessarily more softer, but it is very soft and also super stretchy. So definitely do size down if you're in between, because they're so stretchy. And I still have a lot of space around the waistband, even though this is a small. So just so you know. Yeah. otherwise straight across seam, or I think it's slightly curved, maybe. And yeah, these are the tie-dye leggings. Alright, let's move on to some non-brush fabrics. So sometimes when it's very warm outside, you know, you maybe don't want to wear something brushed because also, you know, it feels a little cozy and not as cooling maybe. And then Buffbunny has these Limitless leggings. So they have them, they always usually come in prints with pockets as well, side pockets. And of course, a curved glute seam detail here. And these have more like a performance-y feel, but they're still soft and stretchy. And yeah, they also, like, I have them in different prints, of course. You know, but so these, I don't like to wear them as much as the brush fabrics because I personally don't like the feeling after you sweat in it because it kind of feels like performance fabric-y, you know, it's just, I prefer the brush feeling. But like still, I feel like these are a little more cooling and a little more nice to wear when it's really warm outside and you're sweating so much. So otherwise the fit is also really nice and it moves with you and everything. It's just, I guess it depends on if you like the performance feel fabric or if you prefer the brush fabrics. And like I said, the time of the year maybe, or the weather, you know, whatever. But otherwise I think these are a great pair of leggings as well to wear for all kinds of workouts. Yes, let's see it all. Alright, next up we have the Buffbunny Limitless leggings. So these are in the marble print, but they do come in different prints. Also for the upcoming collection, I think they lost the front seam, so no camel toe danger anymore. And then they have the same pockets as the Rosa pocket legging. Here in this particular pattern, or with the particular print, they're in white, complete white. But they sometimes also have the print on them. I mean, it's a nice little detail. I can just show you the phone definitely still fits. There it is. It goes pretty low into the pocket. Yeah, and I mean, so I think they're super similar to the Rosa leggings. Just the only thing I guess that's different is the type of fabric that this, because like I said, this is a bit more of a performance material. Also, I just noticed it's pretty hard to get the Buffbunny leggings over my feet right now, so the foot hole seems to be pretty tight. I don't know if that's because I'm getting sweaty from trying all these leggings on and because it's very warm and I already took a walk, or if that's normal, because I do not remember having this problem all the time. But yeah, there we are. And then again, slightly curved glute seams, more of a, you know, 7/8 length on me. Yeah, like I said, same fit, super stretchy, more performance material. Yeah. Alright, and last but not least, a pair of leggings that I really like that I only wear for like yoga and Pilates, like some really not sweaty workouts. I mean, I'm not saying you can't sweat in Pilates, but I sweat less than other things. There's these Onzie Selenite leggings, I believe they're called. So I have them in different colors as well. And they have this fun like 3D pattern with some cutout holes somewhere around the pattern with some cutout holes somewhere around your leg here. I don't know if you can see it, but like you can definitely see some skin through as well. And they're very cottony, which is why I wouldn't necessarily wear them for like HIIT workouts or like some weightlifting workouts. But they're also very stretchy. High-waisted front seam again, so most yoga companies still have a lot of front seam action going on, but it's never too, for me it's at least never too bad with the front seam. And yeah, like I said, the reason why I don't wear these as much for like super sweaty work is because it doesn't really have any sweat wicking capacities. It's just, it feels very comfortable, it feels very cozy, but it's not really, like the sweat doesn't go anywhere, you know, it doesn't, like it's gonna take you a while to dry these leggings. And yeah. Also, you know, the lighter colors, like this one for example, is definitely not squat proof, I can tell you that, but it looks pretty. And yeah, these are like the only problem I have with the Onzie, for example. So usually I'm between a small and a medium, and they have like small medium as one size and medium large as one size, and I'm like, ooh, perfect, because the small medium should be exactly my size because I'm between a small and a medium, right? But no, they're small medium is basically what a normal small is, I think, in terms of measurements. So I'm still stuck in between sizes, is what I'm trying to say, even though they make you feel like you're not. But yeah, that's what I can say about this. Yeah, I will try the lighter color on for you, and then we can also score test them. Alright, here are the Onzie Selenite legging. So you have this interesting like 3D print pattern on it, the front seam. Very high waistband here with the top seam as well. I didn't mention that, but yeah, so the top seam is, I think, like here actually I don't mind it because it really feels like the legging is gonna stay put. And then you have like all these holes here at the on your leg, a small logo here at the side, at your ankle, also around 7/8 length, a little shorter maybe. And they're just like super cottony, super soft, comfortable, stretchy, you know. Yeah, you just have to be careful with the holes to not rip them when you put them on. Like, I personally don't have a problem with it, but if you have long nails, I guess you could have a problem with that. And then yeah, the seam just goes straight across here at the back. And that's, you know, all I can say about it. I think it's good for yoga, for like more relaxed things, stretching, and yeah. Okay, so this is a lot of leggings we talked about now, and I'm really trying to, you know, power through it so this video doesn't become the longest yet. Wish me luck with that. So, let's talk about some sports bras that I wear quite often as well. So, of course, since I wear a lot of colorful leggings, of course, best sports bras are like black or white, you know, or like some neutral color, because then they can fit with everything. But still, like, also in terms of wear, comfortability, comfort, not comfortability, and support. Like, you know, I can't talk about support very much because I don't have big boobs. So, yes, I can talk about support for me, which is basically every single bra supporting me. So that's good. So I want to bring up again Buffbunny bras because they're so soft and they're so pretty. Like, they have a lot of bras in this newer fabric from the leggings as well, and this, for example, is the Monarch bra. It is so pretty, like I said. Yeah, it's a nice just up and down strap, removable cup pads, and like I said, this bag, wow. Like, I have multiple colors of this because when I saw this the first time, I was like, oh my god, I need it all. And yeah, there's not much else to say about it. Let's just try it on. Alright, here we have the Buffbunny Monarch bra. So really, really nice. I just put on the Alphalete leggings because I think that fits with all the colors of the bras that I'm going to try on, by the way. So yeah, this is has this nice like neckline here. Maybe gives me a little bit of cleavage. Yeah, this is very long line sports bra. So like you can see where my leggings starts. You know, there's not much space for skirt in between, which is really, really nice, really comfortable. We have these up and down straps, and then of course the highlight is the beautiful bag, as you can hopefully see. Yeah, I mean, it's just beautiful, you know. What else can you say? Also, it really doesn't cut in. Also, like, you don't, like, nothing bulges out of here, which is really nice, because I know a lot of people are always afraid of like back fat like bulging out, but it's not happening with this bra. So yeah, it's just nice, and I feel like for me it's a lot of support that I get. You know, nothing really much is happening here, and yeah, super soft, newer fabric as well, really great. Next up, another Buffbunny bra. It is the Revolution bra. So again, nice and strappy back. Then you have a square neckline in the front, which even accentuates my small boobs. And I still think this one is super supportive, and it is just so soft. Again, the newer fabric, so good. Removable cup pads, as before, comes in very different colors. Also in the upcoming launch, or the one that just happened, we don't know. And yeah, I think a lot of people like this one. You also have like a metal ring here in the back at the top, this one here, to hold the straps together and like create this nice shape. But I don't feel that, so that's not so bad. And yeah, it's just comfortable, it's pretty. Let's try it on. Alright, next up we have the Revolution bra. So as I already mentioned, it has this square neckline, which really kind of gives you a nice cleavage situation up here. And yeah, then you have these thick straps that go up across your lats. So it doesn't really, for me, it doesn't cut in there at all or anything. And it's just, again, long lined like we had with the Monarch bra, so again a lot of skin peeking through. Yeah, and then again highlight the back. Yeah, it comes here, like the thick band goes across your lats and then splits up into multiple small ones, and then here you have this ring that I showed you before. And yeah, I think again, no back fat bulging or anything. And I think it's just a really beautiful bra, like with this neckline, and again, super soft. So yeah, no wonder I wanted even more colors now. Alright, next up a bra that I've had for a long time, but they sometimes come back with this. It's a Reebok bra. It has this interesting crisscross situation detail with the straps. This one had this fun oil slick pattern. But yeah, like I said, they do come back with this style of bra sometimes. And I found this one so supportive, like holds you in while still like being a bra that you barely notice you're wearing. So yeah. Also, let's try that one on. Alright, then we have the Reebok bra. I forgot the name. But yeah, again, like you have this small like scooped neck situation here. Then you have like two straps going across the lats, but I don't feel them cutting in at all or anything. And then the band sits quite tight, which gives you support, you know? Like there's not, like nothing is moving or anything. And yeah, when you go in the back, it's just a super simple like double strap crossing and then a very, very thin band here. So yeah, this is also not as long lined as the previous Buffbunny bras that I showed, but it's still quite decently long. It gives you decent coverage. I really, really like it. It also fits well under all the tops. You don't see it very much, but I mean sometimes you kind of want to see it because this pattern is pretty cute. And it usually comes also in other cute patterns. Yes. And last but not least for the bras, not the tops, for the bras, is this interesting, it's like basically it's like a crop top with a built-in bra. So if we look at the inside, you have this this shelf bra situation here. So you have this elastic, and then you have the bra pads. In white, the bra pads are like, you can see this built-in bra through a little bit because it's double layered there and not double layered underneath, because the only goes until here, and then you have a bit of white fabric that's not double layered. And basically this is kind of a Lululemon aligned tank dupe, as far as I know, because I don't have any Lululemon. So with like some like seam detailing in the back as well. And I got, these are also very, very soft, very, very soft and stretchy. And I got these off AliExpress. I will link the seller below if I do find it again. And yeah, I really, really like these to just, you know, if I don't want to bother choosing a top to wear over my bra, or if I don't just want to wear a bra, you know, I wear these. Because they're so comfy. And yeah, also not expensive. So that's good, right? Let's try it on. Alright, onto the AliExpress Lululemon aligned tank dupe. Yeah, so maybe you can see it's a little, like the color is a little different. So this is where here the double lining with the sports bra ends, and this is where you just have the single line. So you can see here's the sports bra with the cup pads, and then also like you have the seams separating it so the cup pads don't go wild and go everywhere. And then you have this top lining that's going a little lower. Yeah, I don't personally mind. You can see it because it's white, so it's usually like what happens. And yeah, it gives you have a nice scoop neckline again, just the normal straps, and then in the back cuts a bit lower in the back here, and then you have these seams. Yeah, and I think it's just super soft to the touch. Like if I compare, like, you know, the softness of my legging at the top, it's basically comparable. And these are really great quality. The stitching is super good. Yeah, and they also do come in other colors, of course. Alright, I realized I forgot to show you this bra. So this is actually the one that is a set with the Alphalete Alphalux pocket leggings. This is the, I think, Trident bra. So it has this nice, like, trident situation, the treble strap in the back, and just thin double straps in the front here. So it might cut into your lats a bit, but for me it's usually pretty comfortable. This also doesn't give you a lot of support, but I really, really like the back detail because it's so simple, and then it has the logo here as well. I also have one in a different color that has the logo in the front, so I don't know what they currently do, but yeah, these also come back every now and then, and they're just a super simple, you know, sports bra. Yeah, not very long lined either, but, and like I said, not very much support. Yeah, and I would always recommend to size down at these since there's a lot of space for boobs. But yeah, pretty back. Alright, next up I just want to talk about a few tanks that I sometimes just like to throw over bras. I do have a few that I like to wear. I like a lot of Buffbunny tanks as well. Buffbunny is just, you know, making a lot of nice stuff. So there's this iris tank that I have in different colors. This is the Bordeaux color. You have this nice interesting crisscross in the back, and you can just tie it up to make it like more cropped, which is usually what I do because I prefer to have more like cropped but also flowy crops. Yeah, nice little Buffbunny metal logo on the side here. And it's just, the fabric is just so nice and soft. It kind of feels like you're getting hugged. And yeah, this is what I like about it, and I just like to throw it over things. And then you can still see your nice bra kind of through the, you know, in the back, because it's not completely closed, right? So that's nice. I throw it over. Alright, now I want to show you all the tank tops that I have. So this is the iris tank from Buffbunny. And you can see in the back here this nice like loose detailing, like the crisscross. It's also sewn together so it doesn't come apart, which is good. And yeah, it's so stretchy, and then you can just tie it in the front like this. You can also tie it in the back, but I'm not talented enough for that. If I don't see what I'm doing, it's not gonna happen, you know. And then it's just like more of a cropped situation, and then you have this nice open back still. So that's cute. And yeah, like I said, I've seen people tie it like this, but I don't know how to. Yeah, nice and flowy, fits over everything. Alright, next up I have another Buffbunny tank. It's the new Botanical tank that they've had from the marble, the relaunching marble. So you have this peekaboo in the front, and then you have this super nice open back here where you can show off your sports bra in the back. And the white is slightly see-through, which I don't mind because then you can see kind of the colour through in the front as well, the colour of the bra you wear underneath. But then, for example, the black one that I also have is not see-through at all. And it's just very lightweight. I think this was also made from recyclable materials, which is also pretty nice. And then I also like to tie this up a little to make it more cropped, but I'll show you that. Alright, next up I have the Buffbunny Botanical tank. So you have this little peekaboo situation here, and depending on how high cut your bra is, you might be able to see it, or how low you pull it. This is where the bra starts right now. And then you can see this is a bit more form-fitting than the tanks we had before, and then you have this super nice back and this little thin strap holding the shoulder or the sides together here, but this nice low scoop back so you can show off your sports bra. And then again, this one I still, because it is so stretchy, so you can still tie it, which is what I like to do. So I always like to tie my tops in the front to kind of give them a bit more of a crop moment, to accentuate the waist a little, and then you still have this nice open back situation. But yeah, you can wear it whichever way you want, and it's just super lightweight. And yeah, you can see that you can see the sports bra color through a little bit, I think. But yeah, like I said, I don't mind this with the white, and with the darker colors it's not a problem. I have 2 tanks left, so stay with me. First up I want to show you this fun cropped tank top from Pursue Fitness that I just bought because it was on sale, because their stuff is constantly on sale. So yeah, just check out their website. It's usually something is always on sale there, and it's just it's like a more heavy cotton, but it's still kind of lightweight, and has just like this racer back, and it is kind of flowy but also kind of form-fitting, which is nice. And then you just have the little logo here, and yeah, I just like to wear this a lot, especially with the OG Revivals, because they're so high-waisted, right, and the tank goes kind of right to the leggings that you're like on your torso. So that's a really nice tank to just throw over. Let's see it on. Alright, here we have the Pursue Fitness tank. So super simple, and like I said, it's flowy. Like at the bottom, it's so flowy at the bottom, but also kind of fitted at the top, which I really like. Because this way you just throw it over in your like dress, right? Like, so it kind of meets my leggings. So if I lift my arms, you can see my tummy a little bit, but it's not so bad. And yeah, it's just, even though it's like more, it's not soft cotton, but it still like feels comfortable. And then you have the logo here on the side. Yeah, and then the racer back here. Yeah, I just think it's a great top. Like I said, if you find it on sale, just buy it. I think I got this for super cheap basically because it was on sale. And yeah, I don't regret it. I wish they had it in more colors, but they don't. I mean, okay, no, let's just stop it. And last but not least, I think, I don't know, I recently bought this from like a super small like company. I think they were they called Little by Little? I don't know. I mean, you'll see it in the description box. And this is also just a cropped tank, and has like some detailing with some like ventilation situation holes, I believe. And what was fun about it is that it has like a drawstring down here, and then you can kind of make it a little, you know, tighter around the waist. But also you will see this better when I'm wearing it. But yeah, I thought this was super cute, and they did have a lot of stuff that looked like it was just being drop shipped, but I've never seen a tank like this before, so this is why I bought from them. Yeah, and I like wearing this one. I also got it in a different color, but let's just see it on. Alright, last but not least, we have this little number here. So this is a bit more cropped than the Pursue Fitness tank, and it's a bit more boxy, so it's like kind of like just the square. And then also you have a lot of back coverage here, and it's just like, you know, a bit oversized. But then, as I said, you have this drawstring, so you can just cinch it in as much as you want, and then it's like, can sit like tight here, or if you just want it a little more cinched in, you can also just put a little more in, and then you can kind of hide this underneath the top. So yeah, I think this is like a super fun detail. It's just, you can just play around with it like, and just, which also of course crops it a little more, or like keeps it more in place, you know. So whichever way you prefer, and I think, yeah, like I said, it's just a fun detail to have. Alright, thank you so much for, you know, getting through this with me. I know there was a lot of things to try on, a lot of things to see, a lot of things I talked about. But yeah, I really hope this was helpful for you. Like I said, I try to include things that are also usually coming back, and that you can definitely get, maybe not in the exact same colors, but yeah, they're definitely available for purchasing as things you can get for yourself. Just to summarize, so if you're looking for something for like high intensity super sweaty workouts, I always recommend the OG Revivals, because they're just amazing for that. If you're looking for something more like, you know, everyday wear, brushed fabric, comfy for weightlifting, for normal workouts, for classes, definitely recommend every Buffbunny legging basically has in the newer fabric, if it's the Legacy, the Rosa, or whatever they're gonna come out with next. The Colourful Koala leggings like are also super soft and brushed, and for a fraction of the price of the Buffbunny leggings, but I still think the Buffbunny leggings fit a little nicer, you know, but I still like to wear them anyway. If you're looking for something more performance-y fabric-y, definitely try the Buffbunny Limitless leggings. If you like patterns, of course. They do have some other performance leggings in basic colors, if that's more what you like. And then the Onzie Selenite leggings. I forgot to mention, I think they always come out with them in different colors each season, so you can always find them as well, just in different colors. And yeah, they're super soft if you're looking for something for like a yoga class, for something peaceful and quiet, you know. But the bras, most important thing for me is always that I don't feel them when I wear them, that they're comfortable. And for me, as a person who loves colorful leggings, it's always good to have some black and white options, or like at least more neutral color options, so they match with everything. And yeah, the Buffbunny newer fabric ones are great because they're so soft, you don't feel them. If you want something more high performance-y, the Reebok bras are always good. The AliExpress crop top with the built-in bra, the Lululemon Align Tank Dupe, amazing for wear, and the quality is also really good for the price. Yeah, and then just some flowy tops to throw over. I hope there was something in there for you. Yeah, and as always, if you have any suggestions for new videos, just, you know, either DM me or put it in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to give me a thumbs up, and yeah, leave any comments with feedback or anything. And thank you so much for listening to me on my rambling and everything, you know, because I know I apparently cannot cut it short. But I've accepted it. I hope you've accepted it too. And yeah, I hope you still find it entertaining anyway. And yeah, thank you so much. See you next time, and bye.